My God, it's... Oh, it's already throwing me off. It's Uncle Ulti! Well, I'm already noticing that that Ultros in Ultros' style is floating a little bit, which is great. That actually works out really well. I like this sprite already, though. It looks nice. Oh my God, the overhead sprite. That's adorable. You get to see that little grin on Ultros' face. That's awesome. No. Yeah, they made it a point that the shadows are always going to be in the same spot. So, as long as you base it off the shadows, it should be fine. Should be okay. Should be okay. We'll find out when we get to the wall jumps. Or to the bomb jumps. Ganondorf served us very well for a long, long time, and now it's Ultros' time to reign. It's Uncle Ulti's time to reign. I'm actually going to grab that in case we find green rupees here. Oh my God, and we did. I need 2 more rupees. I just need 50. That's all I needed right there. So that if I need to buy bombs, I can go buy bombs. That was the bow. We have an egg and required seed, which is telling considering we got the cape. Now, wouldn't that be something if Eastern and Pod are both pendants? Wouldn't that be some shit? If it was not required for Dark World access and was required for just the bow, just for G-Tower? Oh my God! The drop is crazy! Oh my God, this is the best sprite ever. Oh, whoever did this sprite did a killer job. I switched to Ultros. The octopus from Final Fantasy VI. Don't tease the octopus, kids! It's a new... I switched off the Ganondorf sprite. This is a new sprite with this version release. Don't tease the octopus, kids! Oh my God, this is awesome. This is clearly the best thing that has come out of this version. Fuck the tiles and all that shit. Hell no. We got Uncle Ultros. Good old Uncle Ulti. We just need to figure out the little nuances and we'll be good. Yo, Gloin. Well, we won't have a money issue, that's for sure. Just gotta get used to the new sprite. It's gonna probably take me a race or two to get everything down completely. Because this is shorter, of course. This is a shorter sprite. Which I've never done one of these shorter ones. But look at that! Look at his eyes when he falls! I love it! Shit. I remember that. Yeah, I forgot they added all of these extra triple bomb drops, so... No, I think he might actually do 8. You know, 8's the record. No one's ever done 8. So I think he might actually get 8. Maybe he'll only do 7 and he'll run for 1. But he'll end up with 8. I mean, clearly. Ultros with a sword. Yeah, you know what might actually make sense is going forward, whenever we're in this scenario, don't even bother with the buying the bombs going in here, because the chances of one of these actually having bombs now is so much higher, because they removed the bomb upgrades and they put triple bombs in their place. So it almost seems like farming rupees and maybe even doing the early farm is not worth it. Because you're going to be getting so many more triple bomb drops. A lot of money so far. Again, we already know this is an Agaseed, so we expect to see the lamp here very, very soon. Yes, the bomb upgrades are back where they should be, back in the Pond of Happiness, down on Lake Hylia. They're 100 gold each, and you can just buy them infinitely. We really, 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 really want to see a pendant at Eastern. And then we want to see a pendant at Pod. There's silvers. Oh my god, it is. Red and green. We're going to grab these, obviously. We're going to grab the silvers. We know where the bow is. Bow is on the ledge, on the lumberjack ledge. We know this. But, yeah, there's never going to be any reason to go get a bomb upgrade. To get a bomb or an arrow upgrade. There's really never going to be a reason, outside of bingo. I'm telling you, if Pod is that third pendant, we could have a chaotic seed on our hands. The bow is on Lumberjack. We did check it. But we also already have the sword and the cape. So I think it's infinitely likely we're just going to find either a second sword in the lamp or something like that. No hints yet. No hints yet. There is one in Aga Tower, which means we're probably going to go there. Fucking hints. I hate that so much. I wish they would have a flag to turn that off. I mean, I'll use them when they're convenient, when they're right there, but beyond that, absolutely not. There's a few of them that'll never get checked. But there's also a few of them you literally walk right by, so... Oh, ulti! Shiver I've seen a little bit. I know enough that... I know where the tile location... I had to look them up. But I know where the tile locations are at. And honestly, that's, other than inverted mode, there's really not else changed that we need to worry about. Because there wasn't really much... I don't think there was really any logic changed in where the item locations and all that jazz. I really want to get this. Shit. So, I mean, this is effectively V29 logic for chests and shit, chests and items. That's my understanding of this. Shield hook, okay. Does not change anything. So we're gonna walk around. We'll get the Ice Rod Cave. And we're not going to bother fake flippering here. I mean, this is already screaming Agaseed. I mean, again, we know we have to do it. I was hopeful that we weren't going to have to do it for Dark World access, because that kind of takes the mystery out of it. At least we know it's there. Oh, shit. But didn't want to get hit by that here and fucking die. I know! It should come pre-included. I mean, he can swim just fine. We've seen him. That's good. I think we're going to check the back side first now. We're going to check back in Sanctuary before we head over to Eastern. We could also just go straight up to Death Mountain at this point. We already have the, you know, it's a pendant up there anyway. So we're not, like, going overboard over Hera at this point. And again, we expect to find the, you know, we do expect to find the Lampy very soon. I didn't think of that. Right, we're gonna check the dark. Let's just do the dark room. Hopefully it's not the fucking map. I guess in the dark the sprite doesn't matter, does it? Oh, shit. That was a, not a great room, but... Shit. Rats in here. Shit, it's the map. Damn it! Fuck! Damn it. Hate wasting time for the map. So I also went through and I watched the, if you guys didn't see it, there's the video out there, the release video that goes over all the release notes and all that jazz. That's out there as well. I need to, I mean, unfortunately, we're gonna have to learn inverted. We have to do it. We absolutely need to start using inverted. Thankfully, Catobat, he apparently made, I haven't even checked it yet, he made a tracker. He updated the cross-product tracker and added in inverted logic. I haven't tested it yet, but he says it works, so... We knew we were getting that. We knew it was coming. The question is what does it give us? We know that... you know, it's possible that it could just be... you know, lead to the lamp or something. Or no, it can't lead to the lamp, it could lead to the flute. And the lamp could be up on Death Mountain or something, I don't know. It depends what's in here, but we know the lamp is going to be in here really soon. We know it's going to be in here really soon. Because this is, we're going to have to do Aga. This is already screaming Aga seed. I'm actually curious on what Ultros' sprite looks like with the other males. I have no idea what the recolor looks like with the blue and the red male. Remember, don't tease the octopus, kids. I love it when my wife swears her accent comes out. She doesn't know this, really. But when she does, it comes out. Look at that octopus go! Love it! Fucking love everything about this. There's two. So, I mean, obviously we'll check the third chest if it's not here, but hopefully it is. We save a little bit of time. It's kind of one of those things, no reason not to check this here. The question is going to be is where do we go after this? Do we just go to Death Mountain? It's interesting because... it's really interesting. Because we know lamp logic and flute logic. I don't know. I guess if the Moon Pearl is actually up on Death Mountain, and, like, Pyramid led you to Flute, let's say, and the Lantern's up, or the Lantern can't be up there, but, oh, no, that wouldn't work. It's gotta be one or the other, because... Alright, well, that's fine. We found nothing. I'm just gonna go, you know what, I'm just gonna do Escape. Because the lamp and the flute logic, we know 3 items are live in here, but one can't directly lead to the other to get through to Aga, so it's gonna be a pure sequence break to do it that way, but my guess is the Lantern's gonna be down here or something. It could also be the flute, and that's the reason I want to do it. Because the flute could be here and it leads to the Lantern up on Death Mountain. So, considering we only have to do half of this and we say quit, and then we just go up, we're going to do it that way. Alright, was there a telepathic tile in Hyrule Castle? There isn't. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't look at the tile in Eastern. I totally forgot. I walked right by that one in Eastern, didn't even talk to it. It's muscle memory. You gotta kill it. I mean, like, why the fuck would you stop and talk to that tile? Should have done it, but I didn't think about it. Totally forgot already. There's not one in here. So we'll do this, and then it kind of only leaves 2 areas left for either of these, and then I don't feel like doing either one of them, so like I really think I'm gonna end up just sequence breaking, and then hopefully it leads to something good. Alright, we're still gonna do Death Mountain here, even though we should probably just do Aga. Like, right now, we should probably just do Aga. But we're gonna go and do Death Mountain. We need to open it up anyway. There's a bunch of items up there. I think it makes sense. And unless you checked Lumberjack, you'd be doing this anyway. Yeah, I mean, you'd be doing this anyway unless you check Lumberjack. Because if the Moon Pearl's up here, you know, it's possible there's 2 items up here for Dark World access, and then you don't have to do... And then nobody will unless you check Lumberjack. And if the boots are up here, we're immediately going to do it, because then we're going to get our we're going to need with the bow. So there is still that one chance that the 3rd pendant is at Pod. That's going to throw this seed into chaos if Aga is not required for Dark World. And we're hoping for it. That's like best case scenario right now. Ow. Careful here. Shit. So I looked at all the I went through the walkthrough and the visuals setups for Inverted. It's interesting how much stuff they had to add just to make Inverted work. That's the flips. Oh, we're gonna use the telepathic tile. We're gonna use the telepathic tile, ladies and gentlemen. There's one right here. Ah, sweet. Look at that telepathic tile. It's got a hint behind it. Swamp, plows, big heart, and a heart container. Okay. So west, we don't have to do west Death Mountain. Hey, that means swamp. That's 2 items out of swamp. Look at that. Already. 2 chests out of swamp we don't have to check. Look at that. Hints. It's the future. I bet the Eastern one is like, oh yeah, the boots are in here. Because that's kind of what we care about right now is the boots. Because obviously we need the boots to get the bow. Look at that. 2 chests already out of swamp. You know, I'll say this. We got to be a little bit more careful with our bombs. Because we're never going to have more than 10. I mean, we're never going to have more than 10 bombs, so... Oh, we get to try our first bomb jump with Ultros. There's our pearl. The love upgrade here would be nuts. That would have been really good. I don't know it yet. No, I don't, and that's the mistake, is I didn't use the shadow for bomb jumps before. I'm gonna have to use shadows going forward because Ultros is shorter. This is the one thing I was scared about using Ultros, is that I always use the top of Ganondorf's or Link's head because they matched. That's how I learned it initially, and I just never changed it. But now I'm gonna have to start using shadow because Ultros is shorter. It's a shorter sprite. But it's worth it, because it's Ultros. Yeah, we'll get. I'll figure it out. It's not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. Ultros is like my favorite Final Fantasy villain. Second favorite. Actually, Kefka's probably still better. But, Kefka's definitely more... I don't know, he's better as a villain. But Ultros is definitely more enjoyable. Alright, we're just gonna keep checking this. Again, we know we have to do Aga. You know, we know we have to do Aga here, but there are a bunch of, you know, flipper spots that just became available. We might as well check them. Just get them done. We're gonna do it anyway. We're still missing a hammer. We're still missing a glove. Shiver. Oh, look at Ulti swim. Look at him swim. Muscleheads. Hate him. Dude, whoever did the artwork for the Ultros sprite deserves a goddamn cookie. This looks gorgeous. Alright, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go ahead and do our, because we don't have the hammer, but we do now have the flippers and the hookshot. I mean, we have full Dark World access. And this is very easily a mistake, doing this, because we know we have to do it. But if the boots are here, because we need the boots to get the bow, then this is a huge play. And again, we're still hoping, we're still holding out that the pod is the third pendant, just to throw some shade. And we just had our first forfeit. First forfeit of V30, everybody. Yo, hippos. What's up, dude? Are you actually gonna play in this tournament? Are you gonna play in the qualifiers and shit? I know you haven't played in a while. No, we're gonna grab this. You're not going to? Alright. I know you mentioned you got a lot of shit going on, so... Yeah. Yeah, I knew that Ben and Christos were both taking this one off. Interesting. Well, I know why Christos did. I didn't hear why Ben, but I heard whispers that he was going to sit out. I'm just a lowly medium. So... You know, I'm shit. I'm a lowly medium. Have you ever seen an octopus fight a wizard before?
Already.
Yeah, I know that there's a huge time constraint with this one, but that's why I'm gonna start getting in my my qualifiers early rather than later. Plus, then I could just sit around and see how it goes. But oh wait, where's the tile in here? Where's the tile in here? Isn't there a tile in this place somewhere? Where's the agate tower tile? Oh, it's in the okay, it's in that room. It's in the room up here. We're getting hints, boys. That'll be fine. Honestly, I know where I'm at in this game, so I'm not like... And I'm probably not going to put in the required effort that I should be putting in, honestly. So, I mean, I understand exactly where I land. There's that tile. Oh yeah, go up there too, because I want to come up there and talk to you. A glove requires a bomb.
It's a crab.
Well, we already got the one that required a bomb, so that told us nothing. Oh yeah, Blaine is really looking good right now. It's ridiculous how good he's playing right now. So, yeah. I just, you know what? I haven't put the homework in that I wanted to do. I've done a little bit of it, but I honestly haven't done all of it. And it's just me being lazy as always, and it's my fault. Hey, it is what it is. I'm doing it to myself. What did I just get an announcement for? Oh. Oh, there's a whole bunch of shit that just went up. I can't read it right now. They just put a whole bunch of different changes up there in regards for the qualifiers. They just got announced in the channel. We'll have to read that later. Well, I only read the first part of it, which is basically if you're not registered, you cannot enter. That's the only... I only got that far, and I had to obviously look back at killing the wizard here, but... We'll definitely need to look and see what they changed. Fuck. Again, it's required for everybody, so... Well, I think, is that... Is that Edgar or Locke that says that? I know it's Edgar or Locke. I can't remember which one it was. I think it's Edgar that said it, right? Did they make an Edgar sprite? filters, enabled options, T. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go ahead and just check this, because I've already orphaned it, so. Using... I mean, I actually... The resolution is kind of the same as it was on the old overlay. You guys see a different resolution than I do. I actually am seeing a 16:9 on my screen, but I do condense it down to 4:3 for the output, just because it fits better on the standard. And honestly, the 16:9 looks a little weird until you get used to it. So it is still compressed just a hair. Just a little bit. It's not much, but it is there. But yeah, the NT does have the. I am running with the ×2, which I've been running with the ×2 since I've gotten this. It's always been there. So you shouldn't be seeing a ton of difference. I made it slightly bigger because the way I basically made all of the borders like half the size and freed up a little bit of space. So you guys are actually seeing a little bit more. Is it lock? Okay, I couldn't remember which one it was. Yeah. I knew it was one of those two because I know the part of the game that it happens. But I couldn't remember.
I know, he looks awesome.
Alright, well, we gotta find the boots. Boots are required. So there will be a bot game tonight, I guarantee you. I haven't looked. It is! Oh my god, it is! The bow is not required? Except for GT. Oh, let the chaos ensue. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I'm actually gonna check these. Oh, this is gonna be good. Yeah, it's what you're noticing is the ×2 that the NT has, which yeah, it's always been there. I've been running it ever since I got the NT. But yeah, that's what you're seeing. Oh shit. He didn't bounce down. I know exactly where the bow is. Bow's on Lumberjack. That's why I was kind of upset that this was an Agaseed. Okay. That's a little unexpected. I guess we're gonna finish this. We'll do a death warp when we get the. We'll probably get the second chest here first, just so that we can abuse the death warp. We want to do a death warp anyway here. Oh, are there any tiles? Are there any fucking? I don't even know if there are any in here. Are there any in? No, there's not. Aww. Uncle Ulti, yeah. Don't tease the octopus, kids.
He's holding his little shield and everything. That's cute.
Oh no, it's cute as hell. Oh, it's the weight! It's the 4-ton weight! Oh, that is awesome! That is amazing. Again, whoever did this sprite deserves a goddamn medal.
Is that how you kill it with a 4-ton weight?
There's a scene, the Opera House scene, where you drop a weight down from above. And that's what you see.
That's what they use.
Yeah. Holy shit, that is awesome. What do I have for goos? I might as well just do this. And I almost don't want the sword beams here. We are gonna get this magic, so we're gonna wait a second. That is crazy good. I love it. Knock him down. Down here. Get down here. It usually bounces. Lost her sword. Alright. I know I have a blue goo. You know, I'm just gonna get it ready because I'm gonna have to probably use it because I suck and I'm using a new sprite and it's difficult to gauge on a new sprite. So I'm just gonna go ham on this with Fire Rod. Alright, second item. We're done here. I love this fucking sprite so much. He's got that constant smile on his face, too. Oh, that is amazing. Wow, we actually cleared this. We weren't expecting to. I had no intention of clearing this while I was here. The question is now is do we do Thieves Town without the hammer? I mean, shit, I actually wasted a little bit of time doing the front of that. Where's the Thieves Town tile? Oh, it's right. It's in that one. I'm not checking that one. I've already determined which one of the tiles I'm actually going to use and which ones I'm not.
Why do you have that up there?
That right there. One of the things they added in this mode was the telepathic tiles that are in this game, which are always avoided. They're worthless. Now give you hints. Little bitty hints. And I don't remember where they're at, so I pulled up the map. Because I don't use them. No one uses them. Why the fuck would you ever need to use them?
Oh, so now you can do that, though. You can
Yeah.
pull up a map.
Oh, you've always been able to do this. Yeah, it's not against the rules to have maps up and shit like that. God, I'm tempted to not do Thieves Town. That's nice. I'm tempted to not do Thieves Town yet and actually go all the way around to Hype Cave. But then I gotta walk all the way fucking back. So, I might as well do it, and then I'll just take the risk.
It looks like his little legs are...
When they announced the sprites that were coming into this mode and I saw this one, I knew immediately I was doing it. Without a doubt.
Look at him.
The only issue is he's shorter than the other sprites. Slightly shorter. So I'm having to relearn some shit. The precision things are going to be difficult to learn.
You're so used to the other one.
Yeah. So this is supposed to do something shit like that. I'm already skip 2 tiles. Yeah. Like this tile here, I'm gonna skip it because you actually need to use the. This one you have to use the switch twice, and I don't want to use the switch twice. So this one actually would add 10 seconds to your run, just to check it. Oops. So I'm not gonna do it. Oh man, I need to bunny myself. I need to see what the bunny is. I think it's, what's his face? I can't think, what the fuck's his name? His friend. What the fuck's his name? I can't think of the name. The yellow and red thing, whatever it is. Oh! I turned blue! I turned blue! Hit me. Yeah, there he is!
Oh my gosh.
Yes! Yes! I love it!
What color were you a second ago? Purple?
Yeah. I got the
And
blue.
did you have...
I get the blue mail.
So now you're blue.
Now blue.
That is awesome.
The red mail will be red, I'm sure.
You know, like, you put it on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's always a graphical element to that. Chupon. Yes. Chupon. got a little moist there. Little schvetties? Oh shit, I'm gonna get hit by that. That's fine. So yeah, there's a tile in this room right here. But you can't get to it unless you have the tile down. So you'd have to walk up here, get the tile, go back, hit it again. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. If it comes out later that you should be checking every single one of these, I'll put that into my route. But until then, no, that's not worth it. Like, this is one of them I'm definitely going to skip. There's a few of them that are going to be interesting if you should actually skip them or not. But, not that one. Oh man, I hope I have the placement for blind. The blind shouldn't change, though. The blind fight should not change, because the placement's on the bottom, not the top. It's the top placement that's changed, because it's shorter. So we are obviously very much hoping that the small key is not in this chest, so then we don't have to worry about the hammer. So right here. Do not be the small key. Do not be the small key. Yeah. No hammer today, boys. I love it. I fucking love it. We got 5 hearts. We're actually going to pick up the 6th heart here. I just want to be sure with the new sprite that we do this right. Yeah, it doesn't. It didn't change. This is going to be interesting, though. The dodging might be a little weird. I mean, I'm not too worried. If I absolutely needed to, I can use the cape. That's fine. Oh, I'm not horrible with that. Alright. Well, we're running out of things to do. Honestly, we are running out of things to do here. We need to run down. We got to do the hype route. And then if there's nothing there, we got to go to pod. But my guess is we're going to find... I think we're going to find the boots. I think the boots make sense here because it gives us the bow. It opens up the bow logic inside a pod. And that seems like the piece of the puzzle that we're missing. You could also just get the gloves and then they draw it out forever. But again, because the bow is not required to actually clear this unless one of those dungeons is required, this works perfectly to the knowledge of where that bow is. That's what I was hoping when I saw it. Well, actually, I was hoping that the hammer would be down, would be available, and we wouldn't have to do it to begin with. But we know for certain we did not lose any time, because that bow is 100% required, and thus Aga is 100% required. So, if we do swamp, obviously there's a tile in swamp. I don't think the tile in swamp is too far out of the way if we wanted to do that one. Both of the Hera ones are really easy to get. If we do go to Hera for any reason, those are both really easy ones to get. Because they're both right by treasure chests. There's one like north of the big the compass chest, and there's one just south of the big chest, if I remember correctly, something like that. Now it's interesting if this is the other glove upgrade. That hint did say you need a bomb to get a glove. Well, you needed a bomb to get the first glove, and maybe you need it for the second one too. We are almost out of spots to go. Okay, we're gonna run down. We're gonna go to Agina. Because there's only 2 spots left, and pod could easily be bow locked, so we're gonna take the long walk here. We're gonna take the long walk down to Agina because we know where the bow is. If we didn't know that, we wouldn't be doing this. But there is a chance boots are down here, or something that leads to the boots. So I think this is worth checking. I am not, however, going to check the chest over there. Desert. Where are the tiles in desert? Isn't there one in... Oh, it's in the... Yeah, it's in the bump room. It's in the torch room. Got it. I can't believe we're having to think this into our route. I hate it. I wish they weren't there, but because they are there, we have to worry about it. Gotta go to pod. It's in pod. It's either the first chest in pod, or it is... Oh, boy. If boots were the first thing there in pod, that would suck. That would be really bad. If, like, the first chest inside a pod is boots, because that would tell you exactly where to go. And that would eliminate our advantage completely. Oh, the Psyduck? Yeah. The sprites that went into this one look great. They really do. Yeah, they've done a fantastic job with this. I wish I had artistic talent to do shit like this, but I don't. My artistic talent is literally nothing. Interesting. I've seen the Celeste sprite, but I've never played. I haven't played, the only three sprites I've played now are the Link sprite, this one, and Ganondorf. With the exception of the Mystery sprite, which was in the, you know, we had to deal with that shit in the Mystery Tournament often. A couple of times when I had to deal with it. But beyond that, you know, there wasn't any. Okay, pod tile. Just in the teleport room? Okay, just in the teleport room. That's the only one that's there. Hopefully this is a key. I mean, boots here would be good, but it's going to defeat our advantage. Good. Good. Do we want to sequence break the... God, do we sequence break the bow side? I'm not sure. We might. We might sequence break bow side here. We have a we have one other bottle of green goo we can use. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm torn on that one. I'm really torn on that one. I'm gonna say yes, we do. I love the eyes! Oh my god, I love it! This is the best thing of all time. Yeah, I think we are gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna sequence break bow side here. Is it this room or is it the next room? It's the next room that's got the tile. Let's take a look, shall we? Some cash in Eastern Palace. Yeah, we knew that. Thank you for nothing. Thanks for nothing! Oh, probably want to bomb it first. Now, the disadvantage of doing this is that if we want to continue, if this is not hammer, We do have to sequence break, or we have to save quit, or not save quit, we have to death warp. Jesus Christ, that's what I was trying to say. Mushroom. That's interesting. And a key. Alright, we have to death warp here. Oh, we might as well do that. We have blue now, it's right. It's gonna take time. We have to use the, So, whatever is in here is in the back. Oh, I just realized, look at his eyes when he takes the damage. His eyes become really big. I love it!
Poor little dude.
Oh, can they be disabled in the customizer? I did not know that. I wish they'd be disabled permanently, but that's just me. I hate the concept. I really, really do. I really hate the concept. But again, if it's out there and we can use it to our advantage, we're going to do it. Oh my god. If the boots are in here and then the bow lock side effectively just leads you to do the mushroom turn-in? Oh my god, how trolly is that? That would be a required double dip just to pick up the mushroom. Alright, there. Actually, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That is not the progression. The gloves are probably in here. That means the gloves are probably in here. Because that's not progression. That doesn't do anything. So boots lead to the bow, gloves lead to everything. We're gonna save quit when we're out of here anyway, doesn't matter. Book? That actually doesn't do anything yet either, until we find the next item we're gonna find, which is probably gonna be the mirror. There's gonna be one item left in here. Mushroom. And... oh, we can get into desert now. Yeah, because it's gotta be desert. It's 100% desert. It has to be. Because we're not supposed to have that mushroom yet. So, okay, well now we go back down to desert. Unfortunately, that means we wasted 30 seconds here earlier, but hey, that's okay. So the logic made you to go into Pod just to find the book to get access to Desert Palace. Next, we're going to find something on the torch we can't get. Now, that's where that other tile is, right? There is a tile there. Yeah, it's in the torch room. It could also be an item here on the ledge. Which makes some sense as well. Nope. Alright, progression is in here. We know that for a fact. It has to be. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, it has to be, because the mushroom is not in logic right now. Well, we'll be able to... you know, this is going to be at least our second... you know, I guess it's our second crystal. Hey, 100 noobs! Love that name. How are you doing today? We're testing new Ultra Sprite. I love it. Fucking dying for this here. I'm gonna do this just to see. Unique item is in the big Swamp Chest Palace. A unique item is in the big chest in Swamp Palace. Okay. A unique item. That's probably telling that we should open it. That's pretty telling that we should open it. Shopping around for a TI-8. Ooh! How much are those right now? The TIs are still gotta be expensive. Even the 1080s. They still gotta be super expensive. Where is our progression at? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's... If you use it, then I could see... Oh, now we're purple! We're purple again! We're kind of reddish purple. Hey, Matsuri! Don't tease the octopus, kids! So, again, it's going to be super trolly if this is boots, because the boots would lead us to the bow, which would lead us back to get the mushroom. And only for the mushroom. Yeah, again, if you use it, then I could see why you would, you know, spend that much money. I don't use my graphics cards for hardly anything. So, you know, I have a 1070. I bought the 1070 when they came out. And I love my 1070, even though I just don't, I don't stress it for anything. So, yeah, I'm totally cool with mine. So again, we're waiting for the bow logic to come into play, and I hope it doesn't. Like, I'm very hopeful that we get the boots late, and that mushroom doesn't actually lead to anything, because that gives us a considerable advantage over anybody that doesn't know where the bow is. We do, and we knew we needed to do Aga anyway. I don't know what I was doing there. So, yeah, the bow is on Aga. It's on the lumberjack ledge. And this is last spot checked. We have the mushroom that we haven't checked yet, but again, we're not going to go there. Not yet. We will go there soon. That's a good kill. Boots? No. We have a glove. That's good. That's really good. That's really, really good. You know, I forgot. I haven't turned that flute in yet. I need to do that. I totally forgot. We haven't turned in the flute yet. Actually, that's going to cost me 20, 30 seconds. I don't know why I didn't. I kind of forgot about it. Don't tease the octopus, kids. Yeah, he's purple now. He's back to purple. It almost looks like it's the same shade of purple. I need to compare them. But I got my red mail. So. Yeah, I've got twin 144 27 inches, but I run them at 1080. But again, I don't stress them, so I think it is too. I think it's a little bit lighter. Yeah. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these is boots. One of these has to be boots. So I think we need to save quit at Meyer, because we need to save quit anyway. What's that? Yeah, actually, just waiting for the dog to get there. One might be a smart TV. If you're sporting a 44, I'm pretty confident one of those is a smart TV. You don't have any medallions yet. We're gonna do this. We're gonna save quit, and we're actually gonna go check out the other half of Turtle Rock, or Death Mountain by Turtle Rock. That's why we're doing it this way. Again, we fully expect to find the boots here sometime soon. It's just a matter of when. Right in the head. Yes, cabbage heads. Interesting. I mean, I won't get it, but yeah. I definitely don't need anything more than what I've got. Oh, wow, 400 bucks for that? That's really good. That's actually really, really good.
Alright.
Alright, baby. Love you. I'll see you in the morning. Did it again. Why am I so bad at that? I have no idea why I'm so bad at that. No, I haven't done my homework and relearned some of the shit that I somehow forgot. Look at his eyes when he falls. Ultros's fall is the best. Bambos. Alright, we're gonna see what's in T-Rock. Can't go in there, we don't have the hammer. Again, I'm really, really expecting boots to pop up anytime now. It is Bombos. Okay, it's right there. Can't do it yet, but we don't have a cane either. There's really not many spots to go. Honestly, there isn't. There's really not a lot of spots left. So, I think... Alright, we're going to do the save quit here, and then we're going to do a soft reset. We're going to turn the mushroom in, followed by a soft reset. We're still missing a lot of shit. Again, if this is nothing, we're going to soft reset. And it is nothing. Okay, soft reset. Wow. Wow, there's very little left here. Wow. I guess we're going to do ice. There's only what? What's left? Like, what's actually left? It's... Lumberjack. I think Lumberjack's it. Like, I think it's all that's actually left here. You know, I just realized we already have the powder. There was no reason to soft reset the mushroom. We actually have the powder. We're not saving anything by soft reset. I just realized that. In fact, it probably cost us a touch of time because now if we ever have to go back there... Yeah, I just wasn't thinking that one out. We do get to do the new bomb jump with this sprite. It's going to be interesting. This is the bomb jump I'm afraid of, because the way that I do the bomb jump, and I need to relearn the positioning, but this time I need to learn it with a shadow. I hadn't used the shadow before, just because reasons, the way I learned it, and I got a feeling it's going to hit me now. Oh, isn't there a thing here? Oh fuck! I didn't talk to the tile in the beginning. I didn't talk to the tile in the beginning. Fire Rod is in Skullwoods. Yeah, I know. Thank you very little. I loved it. It's so good. Alright, we might see it a few times here. Yeah, I gotta... Oh, shit. This is what I was afraid of. I think that's there? No, I'm a pixel off again. This is what I was afraid of. We're learning this with a new sprite. Alright, there it is. That's there. That's game. That's not game. That looks okay? I don't know this on this sprite. Is that too low? Okay, there it is. I'm gonna have to watch that over again and see where that spot is, because I do not know where that is. Yeah, I just need to... I know that there's 3 or 4 spots for it. I just need to get them. Yeah, I just need to get them. I know it's not difficult to do. I just need to do it. I just need to relearn it with a shadow if I'm going to continue using this sprite. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I just need to do it. Unique item represents the cane of Samaria. Okay. Doesn't really tell us shit, but hey. I mean, we kind of knew we were going to need Cane anyway, but we know now Cane's not going to be go mode. Well, probably not. Okay. Yeah, I just need to learn it with the I need to learn it the correct way. What am I doing? You can't go this way. Turn around, go back. I don't have the hammer, so I can't do this. There was a reason I didn't want to come in here. Fuck me sideways. I can't get back from here. I just soft-locked myself. You can't get back there. I just soft-locked myself with the keys. That's a one-way. You can't go back. Our container is above the... What? I soft-locked. I just soft-locked myself. You can't get back there. I wasn't even thinking about that. I rarely come in here without the hammer. And this is why. Shit. That door doesn't open when you kill the shit, so you can't go back there. Alright, well. We already have the big key. It's completable. No, it's not completable. We don't have the hammer. It wasn't completable to begin with. But we can get the last 2 items, or the last 3 items. The last 3 items are still obtainable, and one of them could be the hammer. It's the only reason I'm still in here. And we still have to bomb jump this. Hey, muscle memory. Who knew? Yeah, we just locked ourselves out of that side. The problem is there's no small keys, which means the 2 chests that are out there are going to be... One of them guaranteed is going to be a small key, and then you get the freebie small key. But because I used the key to get through there, and I wasn't thinking about it, yeah, that was just a... Jasper, shut up, you stupid cat. Anyone want a cat? Oh, that's needed. It's the other small key, so we'll check the iced tea room. The ace-hole chest. We shall check the ace-hole chest. And then be done with it. Which means that leads us to Meyer. I wonder if Hammer's in Mire. This seed has been really trolly. It really has been. Considering where the shit is at, seed's been super fucking trolly. Alright, last chest, we're out. Unless it's the hammer, but you probably won't be. Oh wow, both right side items are live. Interesting. Interesting, they're both live. Okay. So that tells me that Hammer's probably in Mire. So I'm gonna do... What am I doing? I'm gonna go and do this. Because if I need to go complete this, let's say I find Kane in there and I can complete it, then... yeah, I just want to be ready for that one. Because I don't have the bow yet. Again, that bow is going to be fucking tricky, because right now it's not needed for anything. Oh my god, if people go bow hunting in GT, oh my god, they are going to freak when they find out where it is. We could also, remember, we could also find the boots inside of GT. Keep that in mind. Boots can be in GT. So, we'll see. Boots inside of GT would be amazing for this seed. That would be a great introduction to V30 to have boots inside of GT, like the big chest inside of GT, just to get the bow. Wouldn't that be the best way to start a new logic set? So 2 items in here, and if this is a dud, we have to go back and do, what do we have to do then? We'll have to do Lumberjack. It's the only thing left. Look at Uncle Ulti. Don't tease the octopus kids. Muscleheads. Hate them. Whoa, seafood soup. Hammer. Now everything is open. So we're going to stay in here until we find the second item. Or at least until we find the big key. And the second item. Wow, hammer inside of Mire. Well, now we can go back and finish ice. I love it! Oh, I'll be using all of them. Don't worry about that. We gotta go down here to get the magic anyway. We might as well just do left side. We might as well just do left side. So what do we need? What are we still missing? Oh, shit. Boots, ice rod, cane and mirror. Boots, ice rod, cane, and mirror is what we need. And again, the boots can be all the way through GT. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll check the other chests. We'll get the second item, hopefully. You know what? This is the other one that I was curious about. So cash is help with the grumpy fish. Yeah, we've already been up there. So far, we've got nothing except for those 2 chests out of swamp. Why couldn't you tell me the compass is in the big chest room? That had been a more helpful clue than any of the shit that you just gave us. I wonder if that tile actually makes it a little bit more reasonable to do the vanilla big chest, the vanilla big key first, just to get that clue. gotta check the last two here. We're done. Pretty much, yeah. This is like fire sniping the shit out of us. I do that every fucking time, and it never does, because it doesn't work. Okay, so that opens up a few things. Fuck. Do we just... Well, we already did catfish. That's the thing, we already did it. We did it a long time ago. Let's go back into ice. We need to finish it. It's the only completable pendant dungeon that's out here. Might as well finish it. There are 2 items on the right, so... Hey, we get extra mileage with our bomb jump. More practice! And we need to practice it anyway. We gotta do it anyway. I mean, as it stands right now, we had to come in here to get the Quake just to get the hammer to come back to finish this, so... There's a chance there's another required item on the right that's hammer-locked. So, Gloin, are you still around? All I have to say is, stop. Hammer time. How much did you enjoy Kung Fury? Seriously. And if somebody in this channel has not seen Kung Fury, you have to go see it now. Apparently Gloin hadn't seen it. So I had to introduce him to it the other day. Oh, yeah, we already got this shit. We already got this shit. Knock, knock. Who's there? Knuckles. So bad, I love it. So there are 2 items still in here. Here's one. And that is number 2. So that was required to double dip to go back to double dip. So a double dip of ice was required, and a double dip was of Myra were also required. Because that makes all the sense in the world. So 2 required double dips, that's all. You know, required, you know, a bunch of required shit that you wouldn't have to normally do. Yeah, it's a double dip of yeah, 2 double dips. That's a double dip. Shit and everything went great. We had fun. We went out last night, had a great time. It was nice, relaxing. Will not complain. Had a lot of fun. Fuck you, Kung Fury! So yeah, I'd like to welcome you to Germany. I see we both like killing people. You're very good at it. We both enjoy it. You obviously do. We both wear red. That's cool. Oh, how did that happen? Did I miss one? Let's count it. Okay, we're gonna hold on going back to Mire. I mean, we can do Mire whenever. This tells me Turtle Rock, actually. Then we should be heading up to Turtle Rock. There are still 4... there's still 4 there. Odd? Amazing, you mean? I love Ultros. Ultros is the best. Muscleheads. Hate him. Ultros is the best, man. Well, we have to learn it. We're not doing it tonight, that's for sure, but we have to learn it. It's on the list of our seafood soup. Youch! We have to learn it. It is official. It's going to be in the tournament, so... Because it came out today with this. So we have to learn it. We have a month to learn it, because it's not actually going to be required until the, until we get to that point. But, yeah, we have to learn it. So there's absolutely going to be an item in here, because we did actually see that clue that told us that there was an item locked behind Cane of Samaria. And this is the only place that is locked behind Cane of Samaria, so we actually know there is an item here. Unless it was behind Mire's... Oh, I wonder how that works. I've tried Brave New World, but I didn't get very far into it. I mean, I've got my Kefka right here. This little fucker's always on my desk. And oh, what's this? Piece of heart and a piece of... Wait, what was that? A piece of heart and a piece of heart require the big bomb. Oh, awesome, we don't have to do that. Pyramid Fairy is off limits, so we know there's something in here. Look at that. No Pyramid Fairy. Hints already paying off. The turtle tail, yeah. But you can only do that in inverted, so... there is no Kefka sprite, which is really weird. I would assume somebody would have done that by now, but there isn't one. Because I don't think there is. If there is, I might actually... Well, I like Ultros. Ultros is kind of my favorite, but... Kefka's my favorite villain. Chupon is who you turn into in the when you're bunny spray. We did that earlier just to confirm. Oh god, we have to do this way because shit. Oh shit. Oh, fuck me. I waited an extra second. We don't have the mirror yet. Let's just get hit by every roller, shall we? This way. Yeah, I'm surprised that Kefka's not in here, to be honest. I really am. So, strangely enough, the first hint is actually paying off. Because there is going to be an item in here that is... Well, it said a unique item. So, I mean, that is not necessarily... You know, that doesn't necessarily equate into something important. But it did say a unique item is in here. So I guess I don't know exactly what that means, but we still do need the mirror and the ice. We need the mirror, the boots, and the ice rod. Yeah, Celeste is playable. Yeah, Celeste has been in the game since V28. And yeah, Terra's been in here. I think Terra's been in here just as long. I think they might have come in at the same time. So Terra might actually... I think Terra was in the first batch. I'm pretty sure Terra was in the first batch of custom sprites. Damn it, I was hoping I was away from that one. Keep in mind, unique could also be the bug net. Yeah, Ultros is awesome, man. Ultros is the best. Mirror. We are Boots and Ice Rod away. And if Ice Rod is in here, that would be great. Oh, Matsuri, when I heard that Final Fantasy XIV was going to have Ultros, I immediately resubbed. Immediately. Just to do the guild heist. Or I guess it wasn't a guild heist, it was just the instance, the challenge instance, whatever the fuck they're called. Yeah, instantly. Because I had to do that fight. Yeah, it was a, yeah, it's a well, it's part of one of the stories. Yeah. Ultros Boogie? I do not know this. Should I know this? Yeah, the Hildebrand event. Exactly, yes. Yes, that was... Yes, that I remember. I will have to check that out when I'm done here, because I bet I will enjoy it. Ow. Cool. All right, yeah, do that. Do that. I'm just gonna take the hit here. We're probably gonna save quit when we're out of here. The boots are interesting because we know the mirror opened up a lot of shit. So we have to assume whatever is missing is behind the boots. Or behind, I'm sorry, behind the mirror. We also did just get that shovel. Yeah, oops, that's not what I want. I want to go here. Alright, yeah, I will do that. Yeah, somehow I've missed this. Hopefully one of these is the ice rod. And not... Well, there'll be an item on Trinex, that's for sure. We just don't know which one. That's the small key. Alright, so we got the mirror. That's all we cared about. Let's go swamp. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Oh, fuck. If I'm doing this, I should have done this. I should have done this differently. This is a mistake. I'm already here, so I'm gonna do it, but this is a mistake. I should have actually gone Dark World, and because I'm skipping the K45 here. I'm totally skipping K45. Alright. You know what? Let's do the smithy then. If we're doing it this way, since we've already done that, we're gonna do the smithy. Let's just do the smithy route. We'll get it done with. It might save us a touch of time in Swamp Palace. Especially if we find the boots on route, because then we get the bow. Even though we're not gonna use it. We'll get it. Remember again, we do not know where the boots are. The boots can still be in GT. We know they're required. We don't. They could still be in there. We're gonna have a decision to make real soon here, which is, do we check all overworld locations if we don't find the boots? Do we check everything before going back and before going into GT, or do we go into GT looking for the boots? 22 locations that can be in there, so... Actually, well, technically 23 if you count the big chest. Well, we also need to find the ice rod before we finish. Why am I... That's weird. Timing was off a little bit there. Keep hitting the chickens. Okay. So we're gonna do... it doesn't really matter the order we do this in, because we have to go back Dark World anyway. So we'll do this. We'll pick up the... Just sorry. Yeah, we'll pick up the chest, and then we gotta walk it down because we have to do K45. We're gonna check all of these mirror locations before we go. And yo, Vilwin, we're having a good time here. Look at Ulti. Look at Uncle Ulti there. It's been an interesting race so far. It's definitely been an interesting seed. This has been a pretty trolly one so far. We're an hour 32 in, and we're still not in go mode. We're still 2 items away from go mode. We need to find the ice rod, we need to find the boots, and that leads us to the bow, which will lead us out of here. Now here's the good news. We know that at least the boots are not on the pedestal. Now, in theory, the ice rod could still be on the pedestal. If we wanted to check, we could. You know, we do have the book. I think that's a low percentage play. That's like a mega low play. I dropped it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna check Bombos and then we'll head in the swamp. So there's only... Here's the cool thing. We know we don't have to do left side swamp. We know for certain we do not have to do left side swamp. Because it told us that we didn't have to do left side swamp. Hint system, ladies and gentlemen. The hints. Not a fan of them, but goddammit, I will use them if we have to. We're gonna check all these. If it saves us a little bit of time, it's worth it. We just got this one. Alright, dude. Yeah. Love that look. It's a shitty virus on one. Fuck. Just wasted a lot of time there. Oh. No, I said the first forfeit of E30, somebody forfeited the seat like 20 minutes in. No, no one will. This will be at least a 145, 150 minimum. If somebody finishes this sub 140, I'm gonna call shenanigans. It's really trolly.
See, like I'm so confused because it feels like you're playing a completely different game. Like it's a completely different game.
Well, I mean, the sprite is different, but that's really it.
I know, but like, it just seems so trolly that I'm just like completely lost. Because you're like double dipping into different places.
I mean, they didn't actually change much in the logic. My understanding is they didn't change anything in the logic. They like the V29 logic.
It's just, this is such a trolly.
Let's do this. Why not? Because there is one of them that should tell you where the boots are. Some bombs are in the Kakariko well. Wow, that's awesome. I'm so happy. I actually, the one that I got for this is actually really helpful. Because it tells me I don't have to check the left side swamp. It's a piece of heart and a piece of heart. I know it. The cookie told me so. Mm-hmm.
It's actually not in English, but it does give you subtitles.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. I don't know a lot about the
That's because you never played Final Fantasy VI. What?
He was also in Final Fantasy 13 too.
Yeah, he had a moment, a cameo in 13 too. He was in the arena.
And of course he's in Final Fantasy 14.
Right.
Which I really like the design of Ultros because it kind of reminds me of
I hope they're correct, Velwyn. Yeah, the Octoroks. Yeah, Octoroks. Yeah. Yeah, we take the Octoroks. Similar.
The only difference is most of the designs of the Octoroks also sort of stay to it, like a
Mustache me.
There was like a
I actually hookshot it. So if we find the big key here, let's run down. We do know for a fact that the big key, this chest has a unique item. It told us that there is a unique item in that chest. So we're gonna do this a little bit odd. We're gonna go and get the single chest in the waterfall room first, because if that's the big key, I can go down and get the other two, and then use the stairwell here to come back up and get that, because I'm gonna have to come back in and do it anyway. The only unless it's on Argus, then we gotta come back in. But we have to come back in. We know the map's over here too. So yeah, again, we're gonna go north. We're gonna get the waterfall chest, and then we're gonna go south. Again, that hint's paying off here. There actually is something to get out of this. And if this is the big key, which it isn't, hopefully it's not on Argus. Yes. 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 Yeah, I would have to actually do the work on it. That's why I haven't done it. It's the same reason I didn't do it for the game first. Fuck, Argus has got it. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we gotta go back in. Yeah. So, required double dips. So far. Swamp will be a required double dip. Ice was a required double dip. Mire was a required double dip. And Turtle Rock, required double dip. All required. This is pretty bad. Because you just kind of slowly slide down the wall. Now the problem with this one is it could also be like Cane of Burna, or could be the Ether Medallion in here. All we know is that it's a unique item. That's all we know. Shit. Oh, come on. But it's worth going in. This is gonna be the big key. The hint lied to us. I am going to assume... Okay. I wonder if the unique item that it was talking about... Oh, no, it said unique item. Didn't it say a unique item was in there? Because the only thing it could be then, if they're correct, is... It could be the big key itself, but that's not a unique item. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. That is... I don't know what to think of that, because... If that's the case, it just lied to us. Hey Gil, what's up, dude? I am confused. Boots are required, Shin. We will find them. Boots are 100% required for this seed. We know it. We're doing this because we're just gonna get this done with. Again, the bow is behind the boots. I am very confused about what just happened. Because if we read that right, which I think we did, that lied to us. Because the bow is on the lumberjack ledge. Yes, bow is always required. Can't get up Gannis Tower with that.
Oh, yeah, true.
So, I'm kind of using this time to stall because I want to see where I want to go next. I think I'm going to do... I guess I'm going to do Graveyard Ledge. And then I'm going to go up to Death Mountain. Because there's not much else left to check.
Look at all those graves. All the gray spots.
I mean, we're doing this because we have to do it anyway, but... Yeah, we'll just, we'll use our tentacles to climb up backwards and get the bow that way. But you can't get up Gannis Tower without the bow. You can't kill the Igors. Or, I'm sorry, the Mimics. So, the red Mimic you have to use the bow. That's the only reason. Yeah, the bow is always 100% required. Too many. The bow is 100% required in every seed. Every normal seed, I'm gonna say. Entrance, you don't necessarily need, or Enemizer, you don't necessarily need it. Yeah, hookshot's required unless you know how to hover. Okay, we have an interesting dilemma here. We have... I am going to go to... I'm gonna do the Graveyard Ledge, and then I'm gonna go up to Hera. And... Oh, God, what order are we gonna do this in? Oops, shit. We're gonna do... Ether, Hera. Yeah, we'll do an Ether, Hera, and then end at Spike Cave. There's a problem with that, and that's the... But I guess that's correct. Yeah, at the very end, after you beat Moldworm 2, you have to hookshot across the gap to get to the other side. So these are all bow locked, or I'm sorry, mirror locked, except for one. Yeah, I've got the mirror. Wow, this seed has just been fucking super trolly. It's 145, no one is done yet. I'm not surprised. It's gonna be, I think 150, if you God routed this, is gonna be when people are gonna start finishing. But, honestly... If there's no sub 2, I won't be shocked. If there is no sub 2, I will not be shocked. I have not looked at the pedestal yet, but the only thing that could be there is the ice rod. And the reason I haven't looked is because... Well, I haven't looked. It's kind of one of those things, there's no great time to do this. and I don't think it's worth the check yet. Because we're still missing 2 items, and we can run into one before running into the other. So if we find the boots first, then it's possible that it's live. But if we don't find the boots, like if the boots are behind the ice rod, then we don't have to worry about it. Boots cannot... Okay, the reason the boots can't be on the ped is because the bow is behind the boots. And both Pod and Eastern are bow-locked. Yeah, I need to, when I'm done with this, I need to go back and review the VODs, because I'm already concerned that one of the hints that we got was wrong. Well, the hints are not supposed to lie to you, that's the thing. The hints are supposed to be accurate, and if on day 1 we find a bugged clue already, they need to immediately remove this from the logic. Because you cannot have tournament modes that are defined by that. No, you don't have to. But they have to remove it. Well, yeah, because if the hints are wrong, then this heart requires the hammer. Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, I'll get back to doing my head at some point. I'm just not doing it right now. Sword beams. No, it's hearts. I haven't had an opportunity to. Yeah, the sword beams suck though, because they're weak as balls. Great hint. Check that an hour ago. Oh, we're done here. We're done here. That was both items. Which means it's Spike Cave? It has to be Spike Cave. Which means Boyne is in the lead. Always. He will check this fucker whenever he can. So, we want to see Ice Rod here. Like, Ice Rod is perfect for this.
This is the only spot.
Yeah, this is the last possible spot. Ice Rod would be great, because then we know the boots are behind it, and we don't have to do the pet or anything like that. But if this is the boots, then we might have to do some pendants. The hints lied to us. We need to report this. The hints were wrong. This needs. I'm gonna double check to confirm, but the hints were wrong. Yeah, there is. So the hint told us that there were 2 pieces of heart on the west side of Swamp Palace. And we didn't go left side swamp because of this. I need to go back and review that to make sure that's what it said. I need to go back and review the VODs. But if that is the case, this needs to be reported immediately and these need to be removed from the logic. Oh, I gotta go left side swamp. I only picked up 4 items. I picked up 4 items. The thing is, I need to make sure I didn't misread it. If I misread it, then it's my fault. So if somebody wants to go back and review my VOD, watch my tracker when I check off the 2 chests inside a swamp, because I did it immediately when I saw that clue. But also one of them did. Maybe I misread it. Maybe I misread it. The second clue also said that there is a unique item in the big chest, so there's a conflicting, which is why I was really confused when I got a shield off of Argus. I mean, it's very possible I just misread it, and I fucked myself over. Everything. Yeah. Fortunately, cannot use 8 items at once. But yeah, it's gonna be real easy to find it.
Well, no, you couldn't use 8 items at once because he has to use 2 to walk. So, 6 items.
I swear, if this is bugged already on the very first seed, I mean, again, needs to be removed immediately. This cannot go to tournament mode. I would assume with as much time as they had, they tested this, and that they all worked. But I don't think I misread that. I do not think I misread that. I had a delicious prime rib. My wife had... Oh, Blaine just finished. Interesting. Again, I hold this race invalid if that hint was wrong. Because that's horseshit. But I had a prime rib. My wife had some delicious chicken. I actually had a little bit of hers too. It was fucking phenomenal. The glaze they put on that was to die for. So one of these two is going to be the big key. The other one's going to be an item. So this is going to be the big key. I hope I just misread it. I really do. I hope I just misread this. But I don't think I did. I know the second hint did say as well, there is a unique item in the big chest and swamp. That one would have been correct. It probably is. It could be boots, because that means then things could be locked behind that. But I need to go back and rush the VOD unless somebody's already doing it. Where are we going? We're going to Turtle Rock. Actually, we need to just do it this way because save quit doesn't work. So, all right, dude. I'll catch you in the morning. Yeah. I mean, this would have changed everything. Because we did 10 minutes worth of shit to get to this point. I mean, boots are go mode now. Did you ever test mirroring to hold on. Oh, no, I never did. Why did I go this way? This is fucking slow as balls. I don't know why I went this way. We have to come back up Death Mountain one more time. I never did. Yeah, I never did. I don't think... It seems like it might just be slower. I don't know why I went this way. You know, I've got a little bit of downtime here. I might actually pull up my VOD. Alright, let's find where this was. It's right here. Found where it was. It was really early. All right, here we go. I've got my VOD up on my other screen, and I'm actually gonna wait and see if I just misread it. Maybe I misread it. misread it. I hope I misread it. Okay, let's see what it says here. The Swamp Palace... Shit. I missed it. It came up and I was running through this. Swamp. Oh, you know what? I misread it. All's good. I misread it. I misread the clue. It said specifically the big key in a heart container, so I just misread it. It said specifically. No, this is not inverted. No. This is not inverted. We're still missing boots, though. At least we know the boots are on this route. They're either in GT or they're in here. So, I misread that clue. Yep, I misread it completely. Probably. Yep, I misread it completely. So, honestly, here's the thing, okay? And I learned a valuable lesson already with these fucking hints. You really need to read them correctly, because that lost me at least 15 minutes. That lost me 10 minutes. Because I wouldn't have done any of this other shit. There's no way I would have done any of this other shit. 10 minutes at least, that lost me by misreading a clue. Okay, good. I'm happy. I'm happy that it's not bugged, because I'm happy that I'm just a fucking moron that can't read. I really hope these are boots. I already checked Laser Bridge. I was in here earlier. Gil, inverted is you start in Dark World and you need to go backwards to get to Light World. Alright, the boots are in GT. So this is a required double dip of GT. Yeah, you basically, it's exactly the opposite. Mirror takes you from the Dark World to the Light World. Light World to Dark World. The tiles are in Dark World that leads you to Light World. So everything is exactly the opposite of what you think it is. So yeah, boots are in here. We just don't know where. So we're gonna find once we. Yeah, this is a required double dip. That's why I'm actually surprised Blaine got it. No one else is finished. Blaine ripped it up, but he probably just did straight dungeons and then it didn't check anything else, which would make sense. It'd make perfect sense based where everyone had finished, but he ran through it really fast. Again, I probably would have saved 10 minutes if I hadn't misread the fucking clue. I wouldn't have checked any of that shit. There's no way I would have checked any of that shit. I wouldn't have checked any of it. I had immediately gone back in there, found the ice rod, immediately gone back to Turtle Rock. It wouldn't even have been enough for a debate. So hopefully we find the big key first. Big key first would be great. If we find the big key and then the boots, then we just don't have to worry. Then we're going to be like 8 minutes out. Because we know then we know exactly where to go. I mean, the boots could be in the fucking big chest. Wouldn't that be something? Hey, welcome to V30. Here's a seed that has the boots in the big chest required to get the bow. Actually, you know what? I don't like using the magic boomerang here. I'm just gonna use the... We never found the normal boomerang. I don't even know where it was. Just gonna do it this way. Yeah, that actually makes that time that Boyne had even more impressive, to be honest. Because... Yeah, that's really impressive. Based off of what we know now. Good for him. He's definitely on... He's really on top of his game. It's not all dungeons, but we've been in every dungeon. The only thing we didn't do is the one we didn't finish the dungeons we didn't need to finish. And we didn't finish any of the pendants. We know they're not required. Alright, big key. You still gotta go, though. We're not done yet. And we have to do Ice Armos with the sword. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, we could have done the other way over there, but it's fine. Okay. Because the bow is locked behind the boots. And we don't have the bow yet. What would that have been? I'd have to go back and count. We have to do fucking... At least we have butter for this. It's gonna make it a little bit easier. I haven't done this in a long time. Could be worse. There are worse ways to doing Ice Armos. Shit, I was hoping to get a quick one in there, but no. Alright, get in there. Here we go. How many times have you seen this chest open? One time, I opened this chest. One time. Once. Well, and not entrance. Entrance, you open this a lot, actually. Shit. Well, we might as well do tile room. We might as well do tile room first, why not? Nah, we won't. We're still not gonna go to that. There's only a 20% chance that it's in there, so. And actually, having it be on this side would make more sense again for Blaine. Blaine's got that wacky mode that he likes to do, where he likes to. They have to be. There's no other place for them to be. We full cleared the world. Don't you dare tile room me. Oh shit. Damn. I couldn't remember where you had to go with that. You don't do this very often. You can't just save quit, so... Wow. How the fuck did Blaine finish at that time? That's remarkable that he finished with that time. I got bad news, though. We're not going to have a bonk game. Actually, well, no, we're probably not going to have a bonk game. It's going to take too long to do this. Second place just finished 14 minutes later. So we'd be done by now. We would absolutely be done by now. 100% we would be done by now. Fuck. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, we 100% would be done by now. But we misread that clue. Didn't mean to start at Link's house. I meant to start up here, but whatever. God damn it. Cabbage heads. Jesus Christ. But yeah, there will be no bonk game today. I apologize. Not today. Because there's no way it's going to be 15 minutes. Plus, it's going to be 1. Unless I bonk, you know, somewhere going up the tower. Hey, Zeta. What's up, dude? Yeah, this has been an insane seed. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, having boots be required and being in the fucking right side of GT is pretty remarkable. So they're required double dip by logic. Everybody, let's figure this out. Required double dip by logic. So Swamp was not, even though we did because we misread a clue. Actually, I need to be careful here. There's this now. Why not? There's no reason not to. Yo, Boyne. Hell of a finish for this fucking seed. Are you kidding me, man? We would be done by now, but I kind of misread a clue. And, yeah, it cost me a good 10 minutes. So I've already learned the first lesson on this logic when you're talking about clues. Don't misread them. Yes, hints are dumb. Hints are very dumb. So basically, I misread there was a clue that said that the big key and a heart container is on the left-hand side of Swamp, and I misread it as 2 heart containers on left side of Swamp, so I checked them off. And thought to myself, yeah, there's no reason to go. And then, of course, I saw the second clue, which said there was a unique item in the big key chest. So I was figuring the entire time, well, Argus has got to have the big key, right? Because that's the only thing that makes sense. And then it gave me a shield. So I was like, something's wrong here. I misread one of them, so I left, and then I didn't go back for 15 minutes. And basically full cleared everything until then. So we would have been done by now. We would have lost by 10 minutes, I'm gonna say. You still would have crushed us, though. That was a... Did you not do any... Like, how many double dips? Because I count 5 required by logic. I count 5 required double dip by logic. I'm sorry, 4. Ice Palace, Mire, Turtle Rock, and Ganon's Tower were all required double dips. Now, we did lose a little bit of time in Ice Palace. I accidentally key locked myself, and I had to actually, I had to leave. Damn it. So I kind of screwed myself in Ice Palace out of a couple minutes. Plus, I had to relearn the bomb jump with new sprite. 4 people are done. Yeah, we would have definitely been done long before now. Sorry, I didn't see what you said there. I was making a pet mode when customers is disabled, but you can't generate a race round, so spoilers are guaranteed. Interesting. That's interesting. God, this whole seed, we had this seed set up from the beginning that it was going to be a fun seed because we checked Lumberjack, we saw the bow at the beginning, and then we saw immediately that both Pod and Eastern were pendants. So we knew exactly what we were getting into. 100% we knew what we were getting into. But I misread that clue, and I full cleared the world, and then realized I goofed. I don't know, it's weird. I shouldn't be... The timing is off with this Ultra Sprite. I don't know what it is. We gotta despawn. It's the positioning. I see what it is. It's the positioning of the, where I'm setting this up. I had the issue on AGA 1 as well, where it's just off a little. It's weird because of the height difference. And it just makes it feel weird when I'm doing a charge with my sword. I'll get used to it. It won't take long. It'll only take a couple of races to get used to it. But yeah. I guess we're fully equipped, aren't we? Yeah, we double dipped 4 dungeons, and they were all required. By the way, in case you're wondering, Hera Basement had, or the first chest had the fucking butter sword if you didn't get in there, because I assume most people didn't. Again, it just seems weird. No, 4 people already done. I mean, we would have gotten second on this. And we would have gotten second by like 3 minutes. It wouldn't have been close. But yeah, we unintentionally double-dipped Swamp. Like I said, Boyne still would have had us by 10. It's fucking ridiculous how good of a seed he ran. Did. No. Oh, we could have had that. Damn it. Read logic, not int. I agree. I agree. Wow, a 214. And we got 5th. I just put as my comment, Uncle Ulti says, don't misread hints, kids. Oh, God. No bonk game, though. Okay, you know, hold on a second. Let me go back really quick. Let me find out when we got the boots. I can't imagine it was 15. But I'm going to look just to be sure. When did we find the boots? At 204 and change, yeah. All I got to do is none of mirror spots because I went right to Swamp House and Turtle Rock died because of the hit. But yeah, I checked. So I checked Hera. I checked all of the mirror spots. I did Smithy Route. I did Graveyard Ledge. I did. Yeah, no. If I would have gone back in and did the and found the ice rod, I would have hiked. I finished that ice rod at. Let's just go back and figure this out. Exactly how much time we lost. So, Swamp, with a confused look on my face, was at 139.14. Now I did go back and redo Meyer, and then so 143 to 153. I lost 11 minutes. I lost 1 minute because of where I finished for the swamp play where I finished it, and then it took me 10 minutes to go back. So I lost 11 minutes. I would have finished at 2:03. Because you bet your ass, I would have gone directly to Turtle Rock. That wasn't even a question. Because there wasn't that much left. Wouldn't have had Butter Sword, but who gives a fuck? So, very, very interesting. Remember, don't tease the octopus, kids. Where is it? I want to find it. There we go. Don't tease the octopus, kids. Wow. Yeah, 2:03 would have put us in second place by 2 minutes, 2 and change. So yeah, that was an 11-minute error. We just get... It's an honest mistake. I mean, yeah, we just misread the fucking clue. Because if I would have read that as big, I would have done it immediately. In fact, it probably would have been a little bit better than that. Because I would have done... I would have done it the first route, which is about a minute faster. So maybe it's even closer to 12. So I wonder how many people... the thing is I gotta wonder how many people... were looking for the bow and didn't know where it was. So how many people were in this race anyway? 20. Oh, Matsuri. I do too. As much as I hate the hints, and I hate them. I really hate the hints. I don't like them. I wish they weren't in the game. I'm very happy they're not bugged. Because that'd be atrocious going into this tournament. So, oh, real quick. Let me read what this was. So, okay. So let's read this out. First up, we decided to change the policy regarding racing in a qualifier you have not registered. To avoid any potential cheating and to reduce administrative burden, we will not be allowing players that have not registered to participate. We will post the seed after the race is completed for others to play. We know this may be disappointing, but hopefully you understand. Okay, process for the qualifiers. Sign up or drop out of race 1 hour before the start of the race. We already know that. A reminder that you sign up will be sent 2 to 3 hours before the race. This will be while there is still a chance to drop out. 1 hour before the race is due to start, an SRL room will be open. Please find that channel. No DM will be sent. Slidey-da-dee-da. Start your stream with a 20-minute stream delay, at least 30 minutes before the scheduled race is to begin. The seed will be distributed 5 minutes before the race starts. The seed or the race will be no later than 5 minutes after. No minutes, 5 minutes after. We will not be chasing down players. We do not have the resources for this. Please be ready on time, or you'll be removed. Do not add race comments when you finish until every player is finished, and do not discuss race spoilers or anything at all suggestive in the race channel. Spoilers will be met with a race disqualification. A second offense will be removal from the tournament. Discuss race spoilers in the race spoilers channel, it's fine. Stream delays will be checked by the admins at the start of the race. No stream delay will result in a forfeit of the race. However, there will be a grace period of 3 minutes that you will notice before there's no delay. If this happens, you must restart your stream with delay active. You will not stop or restart the race. And then they have a whole bunch of things in here about if cheating could come up, please follow these. I'll read that later. With the release of V30, we're happy to announce that we've been including Inverted into group stages of the tournament. Retro will be included as well, as playtesting has been on the hardware and issues to make sure they're corrected. Shit. That means I need to bust out those changes that Catobat made for that inverted tracker. Boyne and Gloin and anyone else that wants it, if I confirm those changes are good, I will send you that logic. I'll send you the new tracker for inverted. So we'll see. I will test those out this week. Wow, this week is really busy. Hopefully I'll test them out this week. Let's see. We'll keep track of what's going forward. My inverted... My inverted strategy is veto. Mine is veto. Veto powers. Okay, we'll keep track of this going forward and still adjust required, but Retro is considered fully playable as of right now. Some clarifications of the group stages. For this tournament, if Inverted is selected as the state... Actually, $3.49 for a 2-hour plus seat isn't the worst thing in the world. For this tournament, if Inverted is selected as the state, there'll be no variations. This has always had a... Yeah, that's always been there. Because you can't do any variations. Atomizer's boss shuffle was not fully clarified. We'll be using Chaos. We will be using Chaos boss shuffle? Real? Oh, new ending screen. Wow. Ow. Look at that. 176. Bonk longer, everybody. Additional information about the group stages will be there. P.S. Qualifiers are played. It'll take 24 hours to erase the standings. That's fine. Cool. Okay, so it's kind of what we thought. The only real difference to that is they're not allowing to race in the seed if you're not... they won't let you race if you're not signed up for it, which makes sense. It makes perfect sense, because then somebody could get the seed and immediately... Then somebody could cheat because you're just going to give them the race ROM and they could find the shit for you. It makes sense. I mean, they could still do that, though. I mean, I guess they could still do that. That's not going to matter. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's 11:20. I am out of here. Tomorrow, I have no idea what's going on. We have a Cubs game to watch tomorrow. Game 163 is tomorrow at noon. Go fucking Cubs. Kick the Brewers' ass. It's going to be a weird week because baseball starts up. Obviously, Tuesday night is hopefully not a wild card game, and I do raid, so I won't be around then. May or may not be around tomorrow night. I gotta actually start practicing inverted. Sad to say. So we'll see how it goes. But have a great night, everybody. That was a fun way to start V30. That's for damn sure. So, yeah, that'll do it. Have a great night, everybody. Talk to you later.